Welcome to Full Potential 1000. I am Paul Malimabi, and it is one of those videos where I interview myself, speaking on everything that I learned, my experiences, and reflecting on my actions, and maybe taking lessons, and hopefully it helps you. As much as it helps me, I treat this as a therapy where I let out my thoughts, my feelings, and all that, and then just processing it and understanding how I felt, how I how I acted out, and what I can learn from that. So today, what I have in mind is society makes it a big thing that socially we have to, like, there's this image that you have to be, like when you're having conversations you always have to, like, the other person has to be always laughing when you're there, or happy. Just, you have to be a good influence when you're around people. People are happy, they're excited to see you, and they always find laughter when you are there. Society makes that be the image that we should seek out, especially when I'm young. When I was younger and I was like 8 years old, somewhere then, that is where I believed that what society told me, what they told me was I have to have friends, and when I have these friends, I have to be funny, likable, loved. People must be excited when I'm around. This is what the image that society makes when you're socially interacting with people. And I feel like that is over exaggerated, man. And it is something that is not meant to be pursued, because what I realize now, what I realize now is that when you be yourself truly, there's always gonna be some silence. There's always gonna be when you don't wanna talk, like you don't even have something to talk about, and you're okay with that. It's fine. But socially, society has made that be some kind of a bad thing. That being silent when you're having conversations with someone is a bad thing. Oh shit, it's awkward. The silence. Oh no. We're so uncomfortable with being ourselves that we can't even just be quiet and be you. Be you. Be in your body and just accept the fact that I'm silent. It's okay. He or she may think whatever they want to think, but it doesn't affect me either way. The point is, I don't want to talk. I don't got anything to talk about. So I don't just enjoy the silence and enjoy my presence. And society does not teach that. It does not teach that. But life is so great that it kind of tells you that you gotta figure that out. It tells you that you gotta figure out your own style, your everything. Because following others only messes you up. Now you end up fearing silences, fearing to be silent in a conversation, forcing yourself to speak, just speaking about random shit when you don't even want to speak. Like, I've had so many conversations with people that I was forcing myself to speak. Even on calls, I've had calls go on for like 3 hours or 5, and I really didn't want it to go that far, to go that long, because I thought if I drop here, it'll seem bad. If I keep quiet, it'll seem awkward. So I keep on speaking and speaking and speaking and speaking, just trying to set. I'm just satisfying them. That's what it is basically. Trying to satisfy them. You don't want to accept that you want to be quiet. Society, man. But then when I was young, I did believe those things. I really did. Now I don't. It's just that I'm left with the feelings from the conversations, from the experiences and stuff. That's all. But otherwise, I learned that being quiet, the so-called the so-called awkwardness, is not really awkwardness. It's just me being me. Me being my presence, me letting my presence just be. And that's powerful. It's powerful because it's just meaning I'm unshakable. I can be silent and I'm still me. So I feel like whether you're speaking with someone or anybody and you feel like you don't want to talk, just don't talk, man. And it's okay to just not talk. It shouldn't be a crime now to be silent. But that's all I had. For Potential 1000, I am Mpho Malima.